Ruby, you alright? Still there, the old shed. It's been like that since I was born, I think. It's nice to see this bit hasn't changed at all up here. Even though the village has changed, this bit's still the same, which is good. What do you think, Rubes? Yeah? Ruby just made me spill my drink all over me. My only can of Coke. I'm not too happy with her at the moment. Now, do I go left or right? I think I'll go this way. I brought all my rain gear with me, and it's ended up being hotter than ever up here. Alright, horses. You alright? Beautiful day. So, there's some chickens. I'm gonna head up the hill in a bit. And yeah. There's another favourite spot of mine when I was a kid. It's called the landings. The old entrance to the old mine, basically. The old road. Pentwyn up there. And then back across to looking down to Pontypool. And I used to come up here as a little nipper with my mates and that. Get up to no good, basically. But BMXs was the thing back then, so this was perfect for that. As I got older, that tree there is where I had my first kiss, under that tree. So yeah, this place was part of me back then, and over the years I always walked my dogs along here and family and stuff. Later on, my dad was always walking along here. I think it was one of his favourite spots as well. And I'm glad to see basically nothing's changed at all. Like, you never know these days. You come up here and there'll be a housing estate up here or something. So it's nice. I remember them long summers. Used to get 6 or 7 weeks off for the holidays as a kid, primary school, and I just remember it being really hot like this. So yeah, it's nice. Ruby will chase anything. You could throw fresh air and she'd run after it. I'm at the very end of the blaensychan. What's left of it. It's very, very green around here these days. It used to be really barren, there wasn't a tree. sight, like, and now it's just like sprouting everywhere slowly. Nature's claiming it back after 100 odd years. I was looking for a brick with the y-cwm logo on it, so I fancied getting one of them. There's one there. Has it got anything on it? No, not on there. Well, I'll find one. There used to be a wash tower down there somewhere, and it looks like it's gone. Don't know how they got rid of that. It was huge. And I'm heading to that corner there on the other side. I'll be walking around there and then up through the wood on the top. And then tomorrow I'll be coming back down that end and then going back to my car. So yeah, sign off for a second, Ruby. I'm around the other side now. That's where I was a while ago. Forgot this building was here. Surprised it's still here. Someone's done a bit of painting. Smarten the place up. So yeah. Can't even read that. Z-E-A-O, I think. I mean, if you're going to write something on the wall, at least spell it. Make it sense, innit? Never mind. That's where I was last time I filmed something, just down there 10 minutes ago. I found some bricks. Some good bricks as well. No rubbish. So I'm going to grab myself a brick. Interestingly, there's some Ebbw Vale bricks as well as the y-cwm ones. And yeah, the Ebbw Vale ones are in much better condition. They're like stood the test of time, whereas the y-cwm ones seem to have crumbled. A lot of them are crumbling away at the moment. Oh wow, how about that? So there's a Pontypool brick as well there. So we've got Pontypool bricks on this side. y-cwm ones on the other side, and then down in the valley at the bottom was the Ebbw Vale ones, so that's interesting. Phew. I can't believe the weather is so hot. I brought with me jumpers, coats. Luckily I got my shorts on. So that's good. So yeah, that's my gear. I've got old army issue webbing, and to tell you the truth, as cool as it looks, look, I've got my knife and pockets and everything. As cool as it looks, makes you feel good. It's bloody uncomfortable. It's digging every buckle and stuff digs in your back, and got my bag on there, sleeping bag and stuff. But yeah, it's horrible stuff to wear. So I'm gonna buy myself a decent rucksack, I think. I bought myself a good tarpaulin, better quality one. So at least I can, if it was gonna rain, I would have kept dry. Probably won't even need it. But yeah, I get myself a decent rucksack so that I don't end up with my back being jabbed every 5 seconds, and my sides getting stabbed by buckles. So yeah, this is coming up to where the pit entrance used to be. Or what I remember, where I remember it used to be. I'm sure it was here somewhere. Where's it gone? Ruby, you found it yet? Oh, here it is. I was looking everywhere, it was right in front of me. So there used to be a winding wheel here. There's even a little manhole cover now, in case they ever need to go down there for something, but yeah, this is it. So there. So yeah, I'm gonna have a quick look around here and see what else I can find. Hello again. Yeah, I found another one, another pit entrance. This is a bit more neater, this one. I think this is where the winding wheel was, not down the other one. It's a lot more flatter up here. There's all the remnants of the old buildings and that down there as well. You can hear some bikes. Wouldn't be Wales without bikes in the distance, would it? All I haven't found yet is a burnt out car. But I haven't been up on the top yet, so there's bound to be one up there. I'm hoping that when I come back tomorrow down that valley, that there's a capri in the woods which was thrown off probably 30 years ago. I remember it last time I was here years and years ago. I remember seeing there was some of it left. It was blue with a red interior, so maybe tomorrow it'll still be there somewhere. It was stuck in a tree last time I saw it. You used to be able to walk up there, get up on the top, but I got my shorts on and I'm knackered at the moment, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go this way. For those of you watching this is blaensychan colliery, what's left of it, down in South Wales. I don't usually do videos like this, but I thought, because I haven't been here for a long time, I thought I'd do a video for myself and maybe share it online. People might be interested or they might not. I wish I had the energy of Ruby the dog, who's like running around like mad, but I haven't. So not much more to say at the moment. So yeah, sign off for now. Right, just so you know, I took a shortcut in the end because I was tired of walking in a straight line, flat line like. Decided to come up there. It might not look much, but it might as well have been vertical. Isn't it, Rubes? Come on. Yeah. And brambles. And Ruby, what are you doing? It's not the way. Yeah, we got brambles and everything, and we're almost at the top now. So you can see just there's a bit of a clearing over there. So I just got to make our way through there. Legs scratched to bits. So if there's no challenge in life, what's the point? Yeah. See you in a minute. So managed to make it up the hill in the end. I found an old path. Ruby found the path as well. Takes us through the woods and hopefully up onto the top. And then from there we can start heading down the valley then. Just looking at my legs. I'm a bit sore. But no pain, no gain. So, right. It's an old, looks like it's used for rallycross by the looks of it. Which means it does come out somewhere, which is good for me. Oh. Ruby, which way are we going? Which way are we going? That way? This way? I'm following the dog. She's probably got a better sense of direction than me. Phew. It's so hot. You wouldn't believe I'm in South Wales. More like Australia. Anyway, when there's something more interesting than just trees to see, I'll sign back on. Yeah. Managed to find the way out eventually. It wasn't fun though. Managed to find a clearing and make my way through it. I finally got to the top and now heading out onto the ridge. I almost fell over then. Yeah, it's tough on your legs when you're not used to it. They turn to jelly after a while. But it's my own fault for not coming out more early. So yes. Whew. When I get out of these brambles, I'll be grateful. I'm really sore now. Come on, Rubes. Come on, mate. Yay. So, I'm gonna head this way and see open a bit now. Hopefully there's a track. We'll continue for a while. It's all good fun though. I'm quite enjoying it. Except for the hill. Apart from that hill, it's nice to be out in the open again. Except for the flies. They're kind of annoying. But yeah, it's good. You can hear some motocross bikes up ahead, so I must be close to the the valley that I'm heading for. I just hope there's not anybody there. It's nice to walk all this way and then find out there's a party up here or something. I hope not. Yeah, it's really peaceful up here. Loads of wildlife. Whew. Be good to look back on this video in a few years' time. I wish I'd have done some more of them in the past. So yeah, I found the old track which leads to the quarry. There's pentwyn over there. I'm gonna head down here. It's funny, I used to come up here as a kid. I used to be really into Mad Max 2, the film. And I used to come up here because it was like the wasteland in Mad Max. People would leave burnt out cars everywhere, junk lying around that people just abandoned. And it was just like being in the film. And you could do a bit of role playing, you know, pretend you're Max and you're living on the land. And I had a bicycle, and that was my Mad Max. That was my version of his car. It even had a speedo on it and a nitrous button and all sorts of things that I added to it. It was good fun. It's funny coming up here now. Whoa. Okay, you might not be able to see, but that mountain there has been stripped. It looks horrible when they take the trees off. I hate it. I know they got to do it though. That was top of Cwmbran Hill, I think, or the other side of Cwmbran Hill. I think you can see. Yeah. Just there is the Bristol Channel. Severn Bridge area, I think. I knew you could see it from up here somewhere. Just only just noticed it now. I've always been interested in this area where they used to do the old mining and stuff, and what's left after all this time. The mine that I was walking through earlier on, blaensychan, is there was a big disaster there in 1890. 171 people, miners, lost their lives in an explosion, underground explosion, and yeah, it's terrible. And there was another pit just a little bit further along. I can't remember the name of that one. I think 5 people died in that one, and that happened first. I think it was the beginning of the year, and then a month later the blaensychan one exploded. There was just no safety back then. It was just a case of get down there, do the work, and go home at the end of the day. There was no health and safety or anything. Anybody, there's kids down there, there was like teenagers, you know, 16, 17-year-old. Yeah, I can hear a car coming or something. It's the last thing I think I'd hear up here is a car, isn't it? Yeah, it's a shame you can't turn the camera around, I don't think, while it's playing. I don't know what this button does. No, nothing. That's why you to keep stopping the video to turn the camera around, which is really annoying. Unless it's up here. Oh. Alright. So, going along the trail now. No more brambles. I just looked at my leg. Now they've gone swollen. I don't know if you can see that. Looks like I got worms or something. Yeah, this is the valley that I was on about earlier on. It's an old quarry. Supposed to be an audit entrance somewhere in here, but I have no idea where, and I'm kind of tired now, so I'm not going to bother looking for it. It'd be closed off anyway. You wouldn't be able to get in very far, even if you could find the entrance. But it's probably down there somewhere. But Ruby hasn't calmed down at all. She's still running around like a lunatic. For an old dog, she's not too bad. So I'm not far now. Probably half an hour or so till I get up the top again. So you have to go into the valley, into the quarry, sorry, and then back up again. So back up there. So but it's better than going round because the brambles. I don't want any more brambles. But my leg's alright. I always have a problem with this thigh here. It always starts pulling, but so far it hasn't pulled at all. So I'm grateful for that. I did do my stretches like Ellie told me to do. Before you do anything, make sure you do your stretches. So I actually remembered, thanks Ellie. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It's really quiet, it's nice. Apart from Ruby's panting. I wish it would rain. I'm boiling. Whew. It's weird filming yourself when you're not used to it. Never bothered before. I used to do it when I bought a camera back in 2000, 99, 2000. That was good fun. Put it onto tapes, but there's, you couldn't really do anything else with it. It's just show your family and that's it. Put it in the drawer, forget about it. Nowadays, everybody from around the world can see this. So, is anybody in America watching this? Hi. I watch a lot of YouTube videos with people doing stuff like this, and it's always interesting. When I get my Ford Capri up and running, if I get my Ford Capri up and running again, I might get myself a GoPro and do a bit of footage on that. Because there's a channel that I've been watching, Auto Top NL it's called. I think it's called that one. And he's got a '73 Ford Mustang called Large Marge. And I only watched a video of him the other day actually. He went up to salt flats where you got a massive expanse of just salt plains, and he was driving it around there, and it's awesome. Really cool video. So here we are. What I was saying about my Max earlier on, look, there's an engine and part of a gearbox. I mean, did it fall out of the car when they jumped it, or yeah, it's part of the bell. There's the bell housing, and yeah, it's all right. It was only a diesel, nothing to worry about there. So actually, I don't know if this is the right valley, because I'm not going to climb. I'm not climbing up that. No way. I thought you could get through here. Damn. Really thought you could get through. You need to be on the other side of that. So I made a mistake. All right. So, well, that sucks. I said it was only half an hour away. I'm more like double that now. There's thousands of ants around here as well, which is not good. And the flying ones as well. So they've been flying onto my legs. Not that I could tell if they've been biting me or not, because they're stinging like mad. Whew. Someone took the shortcut. Got his plane out. Yeah, I've come into the wrong part of this quarry. I thought I didn't recognise it. It looked familiar, but not quite right. So I'm going to have to go back up somehow. Try again. That is steep. I'm not brave enough to try and climb that. Not in the state I'm in. So, flies. Horse flies. I'm gonna go and find a way up the top, so see you in a bit. Yeah, so I found a way up. It doesn't look steep. As I said, there was no more climbing today, but Ruby's demonstrating how easy it is. Ruby, come on. Let's see, dogs can do it easy. Come on. But it is really steep. Show off. So yeah, that's where I was a minute ago. That's where the engine was. I need to go up there. So I'm going to follow my nose and I'm going to head up here. I don't know what it is about this area that I like so much. I think it's just the fact that I'm sort of from here originally. So I was born in Pontypool in '77. Yes, I know, I'm old. That was a long time ago, wasn't it? A different world back then. Yeah, I lived in, I was born there, and parents lived in New Inn, and then they moved up to Pentwyn, a place called Frank House, and yeah, grew up there till I was about 7ish, I think. Which way, Ruby? Which way? Go on, which way? Up or down? Up. I hope it's up. Yeah, I moved up to the Midlands then, which is where my folks were originally from. But my dad and mum's split up, you see, so I had to go with my mum. My dad stayed in Frank House, so I used to visit all the time. It was every year, I think, every summer holiday at least. Oh, where am I now? Sounds like a party's gone on over the top. See, everyone's taking this COVID seriously. Come on up. I'm off. Not more brambles, nope. That's lucky, just reeds. Here's a party. Can't see where though. Oh, that's cool. I hope they're not partying where I am. I'm supposed to come up here for peace and quiet, and I've hit times where the people are raving up here now. What has the world come to, eh? Yeah, so I always visited here, and feel like this has always been my home territory. I liked living in the Midlands as well, in the town, and then you come down here to the countryside. But I've always drawn towards the countryside, and I'm living in the countryside right now, so it's good. So I found my spot. Unfortunately, I had the same idea as about 100 other people, because for some weird reason this has become the local go-to place because of the lake down the bottom. I think there's loads of people down there. I'm up on the top of the mountain, and I found a really nice spot, and there was a family there, little kids having a picnic. I'm like, really? So I'm like, I don't know what to do now. It's a lovely view though. It's kind of cool. There's a nice breeze here as well, which is what I was hoping for. But yeah, kind of disappointed in it actually. I mean, hopefully everybody's going home, but it's the weekend, isn't it? So they might have only just arrived. got music playing and everything, so I'll think of something. Right, so I found a different spot and gonna make it a camp. So at the moment it's just I'm literally, that's as far as I got, taking my backpack off, and it does not feel good. There's people all around this place, so I'm just like, oh well, they all seem to be going home anyway. It must be like a daytime hot spot now. So I just seen a family walk right past me now, but they're the ones that I saw earlier on, so they were nice though. I said, like, I asked them how did they know, it was all on, I think it's Facebook or something. So that's the problem these days, one person knows about a place and then everybody does. So yeah, to be honest I don't think I can walk any further. My legs are killing me. So I'm gonna set up camp and get a fire going and yeah, do that sort of thing. Right, managed to get starting a fire. It has quieted down a little bit around here, but still a lot of people about, but yeah, it's still light at the moment, so I managed to destroy one lighter by accident and cracked another lighter, and then all the gas came out of it, so I have no lighter now. So if this fire goes out, I'm eating cold food. And I had no paper, forgot to bring some paper with me, and I managed to rip the so-called paper off the baked bean tin. It's not really paper, I don't know what it is, but it's not paper, because it doesn't want to burn at all. I managed to use that and a combination of bits of dead bark, which I managed to rip up into the tiniest of little bits, kindling, and then eventually managed to get going. And it's a nice spot as well. Sunset, sun's going down slowly just over there. Yeah, it's alright now, I'm starting to enjoy it. I was a bit worried a minute ago that I wasn't going to get a fire going, but I'm pretty sure that it'll be alright now. It kept going out, which was really annoying. Like, it's the trouble with pine, they're a nightmare. Unless they're totally dead, the resin in it is just horrible for as you can see, the smoke off it as well is really bad, but as long as it's dead, you're alright, but a lot of this isn't, so. Yeah, it's a party spot up here nowadays. There's people singing, music going down, people having a good time. Who'd have known, eh? Who'd have thought it? Somewhere like this. Yeah, it's a good, Ruby's chilling at the moment. Ruby, you alright? Yeah? There's the sunset. Well, the sun's going down slowly. So yeah, it's pretty good. Better get back to my fire. I need to go out. Alright. Just chilling now in the hammock. We got Ruby down there. Let's do it. There's Ruby. There's Ruby. Alright. Ruby, come on. Oh, you're coming in. Ruby. Come on, come on. Come on. Oh, you're too fat. Ruby's too fat. Can't you jump? Ruby. So yeah, there's actually some people camping down in the bottom of the valley. So I'm not alone. I'm not the only idiot up here. The fire's not great. It's where is it? Yeah, it's there. So it's still going, but it's not. The wood's just too what do you call it? This view, look, sun's already coming up. The wood is too wet, I think. But it's good to lie down, and I haven't got to lie on this really uncomfortable floor that's down below me anymore. In the old days I used to have a tent, and oh, it was terrible. You used to get up and you couldn't move in the morning, you're back. Ruby's, there you go, Ruby's collecting sticks for the fire, I hope. Ruby, you gonna put that on the fire? Ruby, you gonna put that on the fire? Here. Ruby, you gonna put that on the fire? No. You're useless, isn't you? So yeah, that's it really, camping. Pretty basic. I haven't had anything to eat yet. Still waiting for the fire to get a decent bed of embers. So I did bring my portable gas stove, but like I said, I haven't got a lighter anymore, so I can't really light it. And there's no midges at the moment, which is good. It's a hell of a sky actually. You can't really see it, but yeah, there you go, look. You can see it a little bit. So yeah, it's pretty cool actually. I mean, I enjoy it, it's good. It's not everybody's cup of tea. But sometimes it'd be nice to do camping with somebody else, you know. I just noticed there's loads of windmills on that hill. Don't know if you can see them. No. Probably not. Maybe you can hear that music. I got a night of rave music. So I didn't need to bring my own music. I was thinking of bringing some of my speaker with me, my wireless speaker, but I don't need to now. And I did pray to Jehovah to help me light that fire, because it was not going to light, and not long after it went up. I did lose both my lighters, but there you go. They must have helped as well. I just put them in the fire and they went up, and it was good. But yeah, I won't be coming back here again. This will be the last time I come back here to this spot anyway. As nice as it is, it's tainted. And but I've refreshed the whole area in my head. I went to Cumbran, I went to New Inn. Spoke to a guy called Simon in New Inn. He lives in my old house in New Inn. Nickname was Spanner. And I drove past and he was mowing the lawn, and I was like, I didn't recognise him. I was like, is that him? He looks so different. He's podged out a bit, and he's older, like 20 years older. But I just went up to him on the gate and I was like, are you Spanner? And he looked at me, he was like he was in trouble or something, like I come round to collect a debt off him or something. but he laughed. Do you know what I mean? When I told him who I was, he was like, "Oh wow, you couldn't believe it." No, he could not believe it. And we just, yeah, 10 minutes or so just talking, and then I went on my way. Like, he said, anytime you want to stop by, come and say hello. He's a nice guy. Then I stopped off at the neighbours in Pentwyn, and they gave me a couple of cans of Coke, which was nice as well, because it was so hot. I was sweating the buckets out here. I mean, I haven't even got my tarpaulin over me. I'm not worried. It'll probably rain in the night, and I'll regret it, but at the moment, I hope it's going to be good. Not even looked at the weather forecast, so I don't know. I just hope nobody comes walking through my camp at night. Wouldn't be right, would it? Disturbing another man's camp. See, they're cheating down there. They've got tents. And they're blue and orange. Do people not realise that they stick out like a sore thumb? And they leave their trash everywhere. Everywhere I've looked today where people have been camping in the past, they leave the rubbish everywhere. They don't kick the fire away. Just leave it there like. It's disgusting. I've burnt about 5 plastic bottles so far that I've found around here. They just haven't got a clue. They don't care. I like to have a rant about them. But yeah, but orange tents, blue tents, come on, you're in the country. Green. You pay attention to the country code, you know. Dress appropriately. I always dress in dark colours, browns, greens, blacks, whatever. Apart from this logo here. But yeah, I usually try and blend in a bit, do you know what I mean? I mean, they probably can't even see me. Because my fire's hidden pretty good as well. My battery's going on my phone, so I want to save enough for tomorrow, so I'm gonna head off. So yeah, I've still got my fire going, luckily. Can't really see me at all. But I was gonna say, oh yeah, I tried to ring you, Em. I did try and ring you, I just got no signal now. It's totally gone. I sent you a few texts, but I don't think you've got them either. So just wanted to say I love you. Love you lots and lots. I just really wish you were here with me right this second. All night really, because it's a really cool atmosphere. Like, as rough and naff as Wales is, South Wales, it's alive, that's for sure. I've never heard so much noise and lights and people in the middle of nowhere. It's weird. Anyway, I gotta go because my battery's got 20%. Right, I'm on day 2 at the moment. Got my hat on today. Just wanted to do, I've only got a low battery, but I just wanted to film this. I'm walking down an empty stream at the moment, more like a river. But I've nicknamed it Tyre Gorge because there's one there, there's about 5 up there. There's there as well. So yeah, this is unofficially called Tyre Gorge. It's like walking through a jungle at the moment. I'm on the lookout for this capri, which was thrown down here years and years ago, probably back in the 80s. But I might have missed it back up the top. Or it might be further down here, I don't know yet, so I'll find out in a minute. Well, just heading back to the car. Still like an hour away. I managed to find my, you see that? Yeah, managed to find my blaensychan brick, which is good. I managed to find a good one out of the thousands of bricks on the floor. So it's gone back to being like Australia again today. Red hot. Jumper's off already, look. Amazingly, I've got 1% battery on this phone, so it could just literally go off any second. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Good trip. Apart from being really unfit. Apart from that, it's been really good. Like, just need to do something a bit more regular. I'm just surprised how many people I've seen walking, even down here. I've seen about 3 different lots of people, and there never used to be anybody around here. So as time's changing. Anyway, I'm going to sign off. Get back to the car and head home. So thanks for watching. Back down. Go back down on your bed. Down here. Down there. Stay. What have I got for you? A treat? No. Sit. Eat. Sit. Stay. What have I got for you? That's right. Special treat for Ruby the dog. That's it. Wait. Go enjoy this now. Ready then? Go on then. Find it. Yum yum. I got myself a cheeseburger as well. Is that nice, Rubes? Yeah? It's actually taking the time eating that one. Isn't it? I just remembered it's probably a bit hot for you, isn't it? You beat me. You beat me too, Ruby.